So Paul, what are the basics of the core?
I'm really enjoying just hitting golf shots here. You keep asking me questions. Basics of the core. I think really most people don't understand how a golf ball and a club face are going to interact together. Don't sort of see how they can connect to hit golf balls up in the air and straight. I think if you give somebody, I don't know, a flat face like the palm of a hand, and we said, do you think you could swing something and hit using the core, hit that flat face, that palm of the hand with this thing here, with this training aid? Most people sort of get a sense of how they might do that and deliver it. Now, to me, that all then leads on to what a lot of people talk about golf basics, the grip and the stance and the setup. And as long as you know what this is meant to be doing, or a golf club is meant to be doing at impact, it then comes back that you might understand how you might want to grip the club. And a lot of people, when I get them in lessons, or I'm trying to get them to understand, is that if they were just going to knock something forward, they might hold it in a very simple, natural position. They've got the flat face, they just want to swing that forward and knock the ball forward. It might look like something like this. And what they might find is that that is similar to their normal right hand grip, or absolutely totally different. They might have a right hand grip that's more around here. So they might find that this is a really difficult challenge just to do that. They might need to change that right hand grip. And it's probably the same for the left hand grip. A lot of people have a grip that's maybe thumb right down the centre of the shaft, and they feel as though that's what they've been told and that's how they should grip it. But what I found through 3-4 years of using this is that I had to change my left hand grip to be far more on top of the club in this sort of position here. And what that does, it allows me to sort of swing this club back and keep the face, or I think, pretty nice and square, and it just goes back and swings through. Does the same right-handed, goes back and swings through. Has very little turning of the face. There's a sort of natural rotation of your arms anyway, but I think there's definitely in golf swings, there's a lot of turning of the face back and through, whereas with this, you're just going to swing it back through very simply. And if you haven't got the right grip on the club to start off with, that's going to be a massive challenge, because all of a sudden it's going to feel awkward, the wrists aren't going to be in the right spot. So for most people who come for lessons, I'm always trying to get them to get a sense of the right hand on the club and swinging it back and through, little swings, maybe drive the ball forward on the ground, very simple motion. And then if they're going to do it left-handed, maybe have some swings, and then maybe put 2 hands on, split grip. I use a baseball grip anyway, a little split grip, and see if they can do the same thing that they were doing with just that right hand on the club. Definitely helps to get this left hand more on top of the club. Definitely helps. So what are the other basics? Well, you've got ball position. Lots of people talk about ball position. Oh, I don't know where to have the ball position. Well, if we replace the ball as the target and we put a club on the floor, and the club goes there, where would I want to position myself to hit that thing, where really I just want to sort of brush the grass as I drive forward and hit that. I don't want the club sticking in the ground and taking big divots, and I don't want to sort of miss the top side of that. And the position is always going to be forward in your stance. It's always going to be sort of up here forward. It's never going to be sort of back in your stance so you could hit down on it, and it's never going to be so far forward that you can't get to it and you always hit the ground first. There's a very logical position to get yourself positioned, whether it's that target or whether it's a golf ball and you just replace it with a golf ball, and you can stand up to it. There's the ball, there's the grip end, just shuffle forward. All of a sudden I've got my hold on the club, got the ball positioned, and I'm just going to swing through and drive this flat face into the back of that ball, just as though I was going to drive it into the back of this grip end. You know, lots of people talk about posture and distance from the ball. And the thing about it is that, again, you can look at all those things of setting up